Welcome to Kira Talent. Now we go through the platform as a candidate. Once the employer sends the interview, we'll get an email in our inbox from the company, alerting us that we've been selected. This step is omitted if the employer chooses to embed Kira Talent in their online application. As a candidate, we can note that we only have a week to complete this interview. But this means I can respond to these questions on my own time, whether that means 11 a.m. or 11 p.m., as long as I submit them within the week. Once we click open the link, we must enter in our first and last name. If the employer requires us to log in with our LinkedIn account, this information will already be pulled up for us. If not, we can log in by email. Once that is finished, we're brought to the welcome page. Here we can watch the welcome video that the employer has recorded. After reading the instruction text, we can choose to either take the practice interview or to dive straight into the real interview. We found that over 95% of all candidates first go through the practice interview to get accustomed to the technology. The practice interview consists of a few questions put together by us at Kira Talent, but any organization using our platform can choose to customize their own practice interview. The practice interview is the exact same format as the real interview, but with different pre-recorded questions. Candidates can do the practice as many times as they want, and it will not be recorded for the employer. So as a candidate, I can either do that, but I think I'm going to dive straight into the real interview. The next step is a media setup. If candidates choose to do the practice interview, they will have already gone through this step. If not, they will do so here. This allows me as a candidate to test my webcam and audio to ensure that everything is working properly. Once I'm finished, I can proceed to the next page. This is what we like to call the page of no return. Until this point, candidates can exit the process and come back to answer the questions at a later time. But as soon as they click Start, they will be locked in for the full interview. This means that as a candidate, I will not be able to stop or exit my internet without my interview being terminated. If something happens and the candidate's internet dies throughout their interview, we at Kira Talent will resend the interview starting at the next question. So, for example, if my internet dies on question 2, Kira Talent will resend the interview so that I can continue on at question 3. The employer will also be notified in this event. As a candidate, I can now see the number of questions that will be in my interview. I can also see the time parameters, that is, the amount of seconds I have to prepare and respond for question 1. This should give me a general idea about what kind of question I'll be answering. When I'm ready, which I am, I can click Start and begin. Here I will see the employer's question play automatically. Once it is finished, the timer will pop up and begin the countdown. I can let this countdown drain until the end, or if I feel prepared, I can respond beforehand. Throughout the countdown, the text version of the question will appear to serve as a reminder for the candidate. Again, candidates have only one opportunity to see the question and respond. When they are finished, candidates can pause for a few seconds to prepare for the next question. Although candidates can wait as long as they want in between questions, it is suggested to do the interview in one sitting to avoid any accidental breaks in internet connection. In this case, my interview just consisted of one question, so I'm all done the process. If the employer had sent more than one question, candidates would first see a page indicating the time parameters for the second question before viewing the video. Now that I'm finished, my videos have been automatically sent to the employer, so my work is done. For employers, you can choose to have candidates redirected to your website, or you can even record a thank you video giving candidates follow-up instructions. Now, please proceed to the next video to view the candidate responses now that they've been successfully submitted. Thank you.